Expedition 33 might look like a traditional turn-based RPG, but trust me, it really isn't. During my first playthrough, I made almost every mistake on the list. I ignored important mechanics and missed useful rewards. The problem is that some of the game's best systems aren't explained very well. And trust me, mistake number 4 is something I completely ignored for hours. So before you start your expedition, here are 10 beginner mistakes everyone makes in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. One of the biggest mistakes new players make is focusing on parries too early. Parries are incredibly powerful, but they are also risky. Dodges have a much larger timing window and are far more forgiving while you're learning enemy attack patterns. For my first few hours, dodging carried me through most of the early game. Learn enemy animations first, then start adding parries into your gameplay. If an enemy has shield icons above its health bar, your strongest skills are usually being wasted. Many players don't realize that free aim shots can remove shields quickly and efficiently. Instead of spending valuable AP on attacks that get blocked, break the shields first and then unleash your strongest abilities. Seeing a free heal is always tempting, but every time you rest at an expedition flag, enemies in the area respawn. I learned this the hard way after clearing an area, resting and realizing I had just reset everything. Sometimes using a chroma elixir is a much better option. This is one of the biggest mistakes I made. Many players find a few good Pictos and never take them off. But after winning 4 battles with Picto equipped, its effect becomes available as Lumina. That means you can keep the bones even after removing the original Picto. The faster you rotate new Pictos, the faster you'll build a collection of powerful passive abilities. A lot of players focus only on dealing damage, but the break system is one of the strongest mechanics in the game. Breaking an enemy can stun them, increase the damage they take, and even interrupt dangerous attacks. Several boss fights became dramatically easier once I started actively building towards breaks. The prologue contains more useful rewards than many players realize. Extra chroma, upgrade materials, collectibles, and other useful items can easily be missed if you are rushing. Take your time, explore side paths, check corners, and talk to NPCs before moving on. You'll only experience that first area once. A lot of players focus entirely on their damage dealers. Meanwhile, Lune quickly becomes one of the most valuable characters in the game. She provides healing, elemental coverage, and utility that can completely change difficult encounters. Ignoring her upgrades often makes later sections much harder than they need to be. Everyone ends up with favorite characters. The problem is that characters who never enter battle can quickly fall behind. Many players reach later parts of the game only to discover that half their roster is severely underleveled. Try rotating party members occasionally so you're not forced into a long grinding session later. Whenever players get lost, they usually follow the most obvious route. In Clair Obscur, that's often the main path. The result is missed treasures, upgrade materials, hidden encounters, and valuable rewards. If you see an unexplored side route, there is a good chance something useful is waiting there. This is probably the biggest meal mistake. Many players pick a stance they like and stay there, but that's not how she's designed to be played. Her true strength comes from constantly switching stances depending on the situation. Generate resources in one stance, spend them in another. Once I stopped creating Miel like a standard damage dealer and started playing around her stance system, she became one of the strongest characters in my entire party. Those were 10 beginner mistakes that can make your journey through Clair Obscur Expedition 33 much harder than it needs to be. If you've already played the game, let me know which mistakes caught you off guard the most. And if you are just getting started, hopefully this guide saves you a few frustrating hours. If you found the video helpful, consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next expedition.